Yeah, I'm back listening to this goddamn little rat. Um, but anyways, onto the what the video's about. Hear me out. YouTube videos should have. What if YouTube videos had like a backside? Like, what if YouTube video? Like, okay, oh, there's a bug right there in my lamp. I hope he gets out safely. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pray for him right now. Or the bug, anyways. Amen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pray for everyone that's ever watched this video, ever will watch this video, is watching this video, has never watched this video, will never watch this video, and I'm gonna just pray for everyone. So you're just gonna get a quick free prayer, and so am I, because I'm part of everyone. And a matter of fact, I'm gonna pray for everything as well. Everything. May everything have an amazing life, death, and afterlife, filled with peace, love, joy, serenity, clarity, openness, happiness, soulfulness, godliness, cleanliness, healthiness, purity, good energy, positive energy, everything good, and all my love. Amen. 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 On to the video. Did I pray? I pray for that bug, right? Or the bug was part of everything. The bug was part of everything. The everything prayer. Anyways. Okay. What if you? Okay, because I got this amazing genius idea from the deep depths of my creativity, spark, and true self. But like, that's not really wrong, because it is a genius idea, even if it's not that great of an idea. Anyways, I need to chill out. No, I don't need to chill out. I don't. Matter of fact, so here's my thing. I had this idea while trying to create a thumbnail for my upcoming video about me coming up with ideas for if the movie Hereditary had a good ending, or ideas for a good ending, because I'm not sure if it had a good ending. I'm not really sure about the ending, and is it even possible for something to have a bad ending? I'm not sure. Does bad even exist? That's kind of part of what the video is about. That's the whole thing. Okay, anyways. And it was originally my first idea was having I don't want to spoil it, but the end, the last thing, like when the stare of the person with the thing on the head, when the people are all chanting or whatever, I wanted to have that, and then write in subtitles and text. This car is so fucking moldy, dude. I have not made the video about that, but it's like I've spent so much time in here, but it's now that I have seen the mold, it's like it's like the effects are compounding, but it's also my mental health probably, and also because I stayed up all night, and also a lot of different other reasons. That might not even be mold under there. This is originally going to be like a 2-minute video. Anyways, okay, hold on. I gotta say, man, this is why I don't like Tyler the Creator so much. Is because this is a cool ass video, dude. It's a cool video, but he's just not a good guy, dude. He's not a good guy, but he's so cool. I need to stop being performative. But seriously, he's not a cool guy, but this is a cool video, Also, by performative, I mean I'm when I did like the crying face, I actually did. By performative, I meant that I was playing it up, not that I'm completely making everything up. Like, I did have the urge to make a crying face. And anyways, just out of the emotions that I was feeling in that moment. Anyways, no, don't say anyways. Don't say but. Don't say Don't say so. Don't say and. Pause. Or why don't you just say pause? But then that might be like, that might be like, like that you're trying to say pause. You're trying to be dashy. But why don't you just say why? What if you just say what if when you want to make a pause in a sentence, you say pause. Pause. So I had this idea because the original idea was going to be, oh, there's a mosquito right there, was going to be the shot of the guy or the person staring at the camera at the end of the Hereditary movie, or very near the end of the Hereditary, with the thing on his head. Hopefully you can get the picture of this. Hopefully you've seen the movie and remember this. It was going to be that, and then I was going to write in subtitles or text, good ending, ? Or good endings ? And then I went to that clip of the ending to like screenshot it so I can put that in iMovie and then put the text in. But then I let it play a little bit, and then I remembered that the final shot of the entire movie, light spoilers, you already got light spoilers, little bit more darker spoilers, a little bit more creamer added, a little bit more dark coffee added to these spoilers. The final shot of Hereditary is such a cool shot. I don't know if it's cool morally, but it's a cool shot. And I was like, oh my God, that's such a cool shot. What if that should probably be the thumbnail, or that's worthy of being the thumbnail. But then I don't know what to do. And those two shots of the guy staring at the camera, and then the completely final shot of the movie, those are I thought about it. I literally pictured them being on the front, being at the front of an album, like a vinyl. I think they're called vinyl, or like a CD, or like a vinyl. The front being the guy staring at the camera, and then the back, and then you flip it over, and then it's the final shot of the movie. That shot. That'd be so cool. So what if we did something like, what if we did that on videos? Let me give you a good example of what this could look like. How am I on 8 minutes? I'm not sure. I kind of got sidetracked. So like you see how this, like I click on this. Oh, it's not working. Why is it not doing that? And yes, this is what I listen. This is my YouTube recommended music, okay? I'm not ashamed of it. Definitely not ashamed of a lot of these. I've been going back to the nostalgia, and by the way, YouTube, listening to music on YouTube is low-key the best way to go. The only thing is, like, if once it singles you to like, once it knows a song you like, it just keeps hammering freaking songs in your mix. Hold on, let me just take you down on the road. Okay. So a lot of 21 Pilots. We got, this is a fire ass song right here. Fire ass song. This was before my time, but it's still fire. This is like my sister's era, this Discord, but I'm young enough but I'm cool to enjoy. This song slaps so hard, dude. Clock is ticking. Corey Kenshin. This is an amazing video. Corey Kenshin is unfortunately, he's also someone who could change the world if he wanted to, but hasn't. FNAF musical. I love FNAF musicals. Random Encounters. Hello Neighbor. That's amazing. Classic Gorillaz, classic Panic at the Disco, Radiohead. Where I kind of like that. Classic Oliver Tree, classic FNAF musical. Then we got this classic songs, some more 21 Pilots, bitch ass Tyler the Creator, but I still like his music. We got a classic Childish Gambino song, classic 21 Pilots, Death of a Bachelor. Dude, YouTube has been putting this in every single mix, and I just haven't been wanting to freaking listen to it, but they just keep hammering it down, and it just makes me not want to listen to it more. We got some more. This used to be one of my favorite songs for a while. I don't even know what this, I don't know if I ever heard this song. Oh, wait. I think I have heard this. Is this the one computer song? Oh, I think it's going through my earbuds. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to put it up to this. Oh, hi, mosquito. I'm trying to put it up to the speaker, but it is that song. Down, no, 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 no. Anyways, yeah, this YouTube, my mix. All right, we got classic FNAF songs, classic. I've been going back to all of the classics. A lot of these songs are just straight up from my childhood, or younger days, like especially 21 Pilots. That's classic childhood Liam. Classic Gorillaz. Classic 21 Pilots. FNAF musical classics childhood for me. Yeah. I'm just listening. This song is so good, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to you, man. This is a side note, and I've gone on many side notes. This is like it's already divulged, so I mean I might as well just go along with it. I'll try to wrap this up fairly quick though. YouTube is good if you just want to listen to the same songs over and over and over again, but these are actually the songs that you really like. Because what YouTube does is just it sees that you picked a song, so it's like, okay, we're just gonna keep hammering you with these songs, and songs that are very similar. Goodbye to it's the end of the world. Don't blame yourself. This song, dude, is so cool. Is this like a song that's scheduled to play at the end of the world? If so, that would not be a terrible. What are some good songs to play at the end of the world? These are all I gotta make videos about this stuff. End of the world. Don't blame yourself. Anyways. But yes, YouTube's good if you just want to keep listening to the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Spotify has been pissing me the fuck off because I swear it just deletes. Spotify. I thought my main playlist, Cool Stuff, which has literally all the songs that I've ever even liked a little bit, or albums that I've liked, and I just added the full albums. Apparently, it's only like 300 hours long. When I thought it was 3,000, I just spit everywhere. When I thought it was 3,000 hours long. So, and I scrolled down through all the songs, and I was like, this is much shorter than I remember. So maybe I just imagined, or maybe I'm misremembering it, that it was much longer than 300. I actually thought it was like 3,000 or 400 hours of songs. But apparently it's only 300 hours or something like that. But I think what's happening is Spotify just keeps on deleting songs off my playlist because they're just stupid bitches. Also, I have a fear that Spotify, the frequencies in Spotify, and I've heard this, are just like so much lower and so much more sabotaging than YouTube is. YouTube is probably still extremely brainwashing and sabotaging, and literally the frequencies and the curses, because I believe that they put curses inside of the software and inside of the earbuds and everything, or somehow that's something like that. I'm actually very confident in that. I would bet money on that. I would legitimately bet money on that, a lot of money on that. Like, if I had a lot of money, I would bet a lot of money on that being true. But I just think it's less so than Spotify. The problem with Spotify is not only that it does delete songs often, but I feel like it deletes a lot more songs than any right of what it should do from all my from the playlist that I have a lot of songs in. Dude, this song is so good. Don't blame yourself. I actually haven't listened to this in like months, dude, and it just popped up in my playlist. Around you. This song is so cool, man. It's kind of, the AI is kind of, the robot is kind of dying now. It's cutting out, being more robotic and glitchy. It's like the nuke is already dropped, and it's melting. The software is melting, or the EMP went off and it's slowly shutting down. I just heard a cassette tape though, or what sounded like a cassette tape. Now it's on Cash Machine. I've been listening I used to listen to a lot of All Over Tree like a year ago or a couple years ago when I first kind of found out about him. And now I'm listening, and then I started listening to him more, and then like a month ago or a couple months ago, and then now I'm kind of sick of him because I've listened to him so much. But things like, I'll get back to Spotify thing. Things like All Over Tree, FNAF songs, FNAF musical, songs like for example, the freaking song I was just showing you. Yeah, 21 Pilots especially. Not so much Gorillaz, because Gorillaz has always been cool. Panic at the Disco. Random Encounters. If you don't know, Random Encounters makes a bunch of different types of songs. Silly songs, but good songs. And then, Discord, this type of song. I don't remember this being in my childhood, but I remember, living Tombstone with all the FNAF songs and everything. And I've said this in the Blissings video. By the way, just let me know if people like this style of just me just going off in different tangents. I'll try to wrap it up pretty fast. And will that end up ever working? I like talking about different stuff, and I like because I say something and then I get an idea. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. I should really say that, and it's a good experience. It's good. It's a good experience. It feels good to have. This is kind of the same, and I just did it again. It's this is kind of the same as when I have super intense creative. I call them creative lock-ins, which is where I come up with so many ideas about projects, like a Call of Duty Zombies, making my own video game, Transit remaster ideas. I have like so many notes on my phone of Transit remaster ideas. I have multiple journals full of SpongeBob open world game ideas, whether it be mechanics, missions, whatever. I have things like music videos of Michael Jackson, Baby Be Mine, Everlong. I've wrote in music videos and different meanings of the songs of those things, and then something that is really has been the most recent gigantic creative lock-in has been the FNAF security breach movie-like project. And I've written piles and piles and not piles and piles and piles, hundreds and hundreds of sticky notes of ideas, plus I think over 100 pages of completely straight up ideas of scenes, story beats, plot lines, connections, symbolisms. And by the way, dude, I'm sorry, and I'm also kind of high on Adderall, and a lot of my creative lock-ins are connected to the Adderall, but also not really, because just the Adderall gets me into a state, where I have control over kind of the state. But the Adderall helps me a lot. By the way, I've kind of sort of, as my mental health has sort of deteriorated, / me getting closer to, it's not really like it's deteriorated because, well, it has, I've gotten, but it's not, I'm not sure if it's getting worse or if it's because I'm waking up or whatever, but whatever. I'm becoming much more dependent on Adderall. But it might also be because I did increase the dose. So it's not that I'm dependent on the Adderall. It's more so that the Adderall is just working better. So these creative lock-ins, I've written, so pages like this. By the way, this is the video I just recorded about punk rocker, and this is like this is what I wrote, which I decided to make a video about it. I'm at 22 freaking minutes, dude. What the frick, yo? Matter of fact, I'm gonna charge my phone. Ass cracks, line them up like ass cracks. Ponies at the task, it's my dog to live in town. Watch me as I navigate. Feel Good Inc. I used to not like this song because of the curse words. Oh, am I recording still? Oh, don't allow. Please tell me I'm still recording. Okay. I just did to plug my phone in. I used to not like it because of the curse words and because my sister liked it. But yeah, I kind of like it now. This freaking fucking rat. By the way, I don't know if I said this in the Tyler Creator video. I want to make a diss track on using this song and finding a lot of connections and things I don't like about this man, and coming up with sweet rhymes, and stuff like that. This is my recommended. This fucking Eminem, I fucking don't like Eminem, dude. This song is fucking goated. I love this song. I've always loved this song for years. Dang, my recommended is just completely. Oh my god, I was going to make a video about my ideas for this. This song, dude, Shibuya. I might just say it in this. But I have multiple side notes that this song is so good, has so much potential. I want to remake this song. But anyways. It's like I'm literally getting powered up. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my line. So good. I wish it was less more of like, I'm a thug, I shoot people, I wish it was a little bit more like almost like emo, or like not emo, kind of emo, more like edgy, more like I wish the lyrics and everything, like the sound and the voice is perfect. I wish it was more so better lyrics. Um, I wish it was more so like vibey type lyrics, because okay, reason already dug his ditch. Like, I don't think he's really digging ditches and killing people. Um, and yeah, I'd rather. And if he is, then fuck him. And if he isn't, then okay, cool lyrics. But by listening to this and having it be such a good song and me connecting with it, I'm going to internalize these lyrics, and it's going to shape my body movements, my subconscious, and I would much rather be healthy lyrics than clever but also retarded lyrics. Lyrics that don't really help me or the listener. Still an absolutely amazing song though. And Ski Mask freaking he slayed on this one, mate. I have a lot of ideas. I had a creative lock in with this song actually, about how I want to remake this song, or change it, with the music video and the vibe and the lyrics and everything. I have multiple side notes about everything that I do want to wrap. It eventually gets to a point where I get onto so many new side notes that I do get frustrated, because I feel like there's so many. Well, I've forgotten about many side notes, and so I'm pretty sure that there's at least one that is not wrapped up very nice. I guess I'll just go onto the Spotify. I have Spotify Premium, and it's just like, it's not it. Like, it literally, I feel like it's intentionally trying to make my day worse. I feel like the algorithm is intentionally trying to make my day worse and give me a worse time on it, because it gives me the same 25 songs, and it gives me this stupid ass Ice Cube, his album Man Down or some shit, and it's just dumbass, stupid ass lyrics, dumbass, stupid ass, weird ass, boomer ass. I regret adding it to my playlists, and it's giving me that I have so many songs, so many full albums of songs of so many different genres, and it just continues to give me that stupid ass Ice Cube album that I added because it just came out and I was excited about it, and it's just so garbage. From my perspective, it could be a great album, and I'm not getting it, or it's just not for me. That's my opinion about it. And then it just keeps giving me, it's just like on a playlist which has so many songs. Why are you intentionally giving me songs that are the same songs over and 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 over again? And that's like why, if I might as well just go to YouTube, and they'll give me the same songs over and over, but at least it'll be songs that I know I like. Although I don't really like this song, although I have listened to it a little bit. My taste, okay, I do not like this song at all. Don't really like this song too much. Okay, now it's just giving me weird ass songs. But these are all songs that I have listened to in the past, except for this one. But for the most part, I know YouTube will give me the same songs over and over, but at least it'll be songs that I'm a little bit consenting to, because it's like I have watched them, or I've watched most of them a lot, so it's like I know that YouTube will just give me these same songs over and over. It's not like they'll give me 25 of the same songs on a playlist with like thousands of songs, and it'll give me the same 25 songs that just fucking I just don't like. So that's why I don't really like. I just like Spotify's not very cool in my opinion. Really, it's a 30-minute video. Crazy. Well, back onto the main point of this video. Or the main point. The reason I tried to make this video. Wow. Yeah, I think I remember why I used to have bullet points of what I wanted to talk about, because I think it was because I was anxious, and also because I think it was also about because like I would, ooh. Oh man. You see that sign? The Yodobashi. You see how it goes. It's not on point with the, if you know the song, you know it goes like, you know, it's like the little electronic like energy, and it's almost going with it, but not really. It's like a second delay. No, it's like delayed. I don't think it's going with it. But my fantasy, my visualization of what I want the music video to be like is basically, you know, people walking down the street, and, you know, well, part of it is the street lights. Well, everyone having energy, and then like the street lights and like you know, like the like the energy or like pump through the street signs, you know, on beat with the and then like excuse me, and I want it to have like a rainy atmosphere, and I want it to be like not braggadocious, and I don't want it to be, you know, no cars or nothing. I want it to be people walking down like Times Square or something, and like right before the or whatever. I can't really recreate it. Let me try. Dude, this is such a good sounding song. This is why I'm gonna remake it. This, by the way, I'm gonna take, when I become a music person, when I start making a lot more music, not that I've really made any music, but I have played the guitar a little bit, so I technically have made music, but, and I know gosh, I need to stay focused. Not that I have, okay, but I'm going to probably take a lot of songs and just straight up plagiarize it, kind of like, but like use their beats and use their lyrics, but not in like I'm taking this to steal and profit off of it. It's more so that I'm taking it because I have an idea off of this, or I think that this could fit into this project really well. And I think that is a great future of music and just plagiarism or whatever in general. Now on to the, anyways, what started this video. I imagined like a straight up, like an actual album, like a vinyl, and the front side being in Hereditary, the shot where to bring you outside in my lane, you're making the things too bad moves, hanging at the window, let it bang. See, he should have, instead of hanging out the window, let it bang, he should have been like hanging out the window in the rain, or hanging out the window, let it hang, or because you're hanging your head out the window. And that's just so much more vibey. That's so much more feeling to it than bang bang. I shoot guns, guys. I shoot guns. You know, it's just I hate to say it, but it is retarded. Because for so long I've just been like justifying it in rap music in general, which talks about guns, and I think what it is just programming and control, and rappers who have so much potential, but they just are still in that program a little bit, or maybe want to be, or maybe they just want to make kind of, you know, dumb, good sounding shit, or maybe they just like the idea of their rhymes always connecting to gangs and guns, you know, and being a thug, and maybe that's just like the challenge or whatever. That's definitely a part of it, I think, anyways. And also, like, and I've been affected by this myself, and but it's also because that's so much of what's out there. You're naturally, that's going to implant in you whenever you think of rap, whenever you try to freestyle. Whenever I try to freestyle, matter of fact, I'm about to freestyle right now. Hey, 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 hey. Hanging out the window.